come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a give right side. Folding. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
180. I got him. Tight end right. Tight end right. 3 down. Red, up. Mike 41. Mike 41. Check Mike. Check Mike.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Being chased out left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bengals' 11-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On 1st down, folding. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Mike 41. Alert, 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 alert. I got him. Red, up. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
180. Check 41. Alert. Out. Hey, switch gears. Hey, 18. Alert. Hey.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Jordan Evans. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 76. 22 jet bomber. We go 25 to Mike. Watch the out. Hey, motion backfield. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. In for the score. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But, boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Hey, alert 3. Rush in. Alert.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, Fuller. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's 18, go.
On third down, Foley. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Second and goal from the 1.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Motion, motion.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. Meanwhile, the second quarter score from Carolina. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Goff. Open man is Higgins. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Bravo. 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike.
Out of the gun. Goff. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Hey, live.
To the air again. Goff going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
We're going 25 to Mike. And it's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey, we got 3 down.
Now Trubisky.
They're running it.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. Well, if you're going to give him that kind of time, he's just going to shred you.
You might as well put a sofa out there for him. I mean, that's unbelievable because I don't care who you are in coverage. With that amount of time, someone's going to shake free, and he's going to be able to throw the ball with a whole lot of confidence.
Now it's Trubisky. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
They can't hang with us.
Here's Trubisky. And he's going to go down again. Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. $40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They start the drive with Anderson. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 2-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Go. 53. Check 53.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to where you go.
From the end zone, Goff. And, oh, it's a safety. Goff got buried in the end zone. He couldn't get rid of it. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Ooh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Check 31, check 31.
Trubisky now down around his goal line. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Three buzz. He's checking.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And finally taken down at the 26-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now Trubisky on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. They're not ready for this, man.
Back to Mixon on first down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Mike, 58, right there.
Super one. Check, lucky. Check, crunch.
On second down now, Mixon. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department? They've got to be very happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a 3rd-day selection. Anyone after the 4th round, that's big-time scouting right there. And what a great play he just made.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
On second down, Foley, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jordan Evans picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
3 down, 3 down. I got him, man. I got him.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9.
Pick the edge. Come.
Hey, 18.
Right here, 41 Mike. Come, please. Get out of that.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9.
Here I come again.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Flushed out right. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Next to score, Bears 26, Bengals 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Mike. 53's the Mike.
17.
53.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Goff. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. This pass complete to Higgins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The end result, 21 yards.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, Shell. 12. Here we go.
Again, Goff. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, 25.
Hey, Steve 6.
Get in the weight room.
Four down.
Hey, turn it up. Check, go get him.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. Goff throwing again. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen, and he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Goff. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Check 41. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
They'll try the left side. Foley. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Breaking the huddle, first and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position.
Kill. We're close. Check your hot read.
Protein spill.
Go.
14.
Let's go.
Hey, Echo.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Now this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
Goff now looking to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Push him back.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I know you feel that.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll keep it on the ground. Folding. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
53 is the mic. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. Check. 53 is the mic. Check.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
We go to the 80.
Goff. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all the way.
Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on, D. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
They're gonna need some therapy after this.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
53 is the mic.
Hey, lift. 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 Lift.
Let's go. Hey, we got
He's back to throw.
Here we go.
That's into the hands of Edwards. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Cut! Merlin! 120!
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Hey, Alpha! Listen.
Watch out.
Done.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
That's how we do it.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now it's gone. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Joe Mixon. Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
We go.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
All day. And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Get that quarterback. And all call.
4 down.
Hey, check 24. Watch
2 for 66. Done.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So this one in the win column for